friends, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna do a Q&A. I asked you guys a bunch of questions on my, I didn't ask you a bunch of questions, you asked me a bunch of questions. I put a poll on my Instagram and I said, friends, tell me what you wanna know about me. And oh my gosh, you guys are so nosy. You wanna know things about me, what? There were a lot of questions, so we compiled them into different categories: personal, dating, fitness, food diet, and filming tech. So today we're going to go through all of those together while I do my makeup. But I'm gonna challenge myself to use makeup that I've never used before, because I do get a lot of PR and I'm like, I need to expand. I need to try new things. I hate change. I really do struggle with change a lot. Also, I braided my sew-in. It looks really cute. I have little, like these little French braids in right now. Don't ask me what the back looks like. I'm in the comfort of my home, okay? I'm not gonna go outside like that. I could go outside like this. I live in a predominantly white area. They would think it was fine. I'd probably get complimented. At the start of every single makeup routine, I do my eyebrows first, because my eyebrows naturally just wanna go down like this, and we can't be having that. So I always go in with my e.l.f. brow lift, and I love this because it's so cheap and it just really does the job. I'm also using an e.l.f. What is this? A spoolie? Is that what they're called? First category is personal. Question number 1. What's the apartment tea? Why do you keep moving? LMAO. I keep moving because whenever I'm unhappy somewhere that I live, I just decide I don't want to live there anymore and I look for new apartments and then I just move. I don't know. I just move every single year, you guys. Like after the age of 27, I haven't stayed in an apartment longer than a year. I'm moving every single year. One thing about me, toxic trait, I'm breaking my lease. If I'm not happy, I'm breaking my lease. I can't stay. If I don't want to be there, I'm not going to be there. So for example, this last time that I moved, it was because I had gotten Finley. So I really liked the apartment I lived in. It was really nice. It was like a cute little bougie apartment. More central Phoenix. It was like the Biltmore area. And I really liked it, except it's on a really busy street. And so when I would go to walk Finn, it was just too busy. I'm like, what if she gets off of her leash? She's like a rambunctious puppy. So I wanted to move somewhere that was a little bit quieter. So that's why I moved back to the area that I'm in right now, because there's also like a park close by that I can take her to walk around. Oh, and the dog park in my last apartment was 100% turf, and it was so small. I'm like, what about the summer? It's gonna be so hot. Like, where is she gonna go? Like, turf gets so hot. It's literally like 115 degrees here. So the place I live now, the dog park, is huge. It's literally so big, and Finn has all her friends. So part of the reason I moved was definitely for Finn, and just because the area was just too congested for me, and I like the slower life over here. I like being able to drive into things when I want to and then like come back into my like cute little bubble. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this Bare Minerals Prime Time Hydrate and Glow Primer. This was one of the ones that I got in the PR in the last video. Okay, how are you doing mentally? And would you ever get another dog? Absolutely not. I'm a one and done type of girl. Finn will be my only dog. Love her to death. Love her to death. I'm such a cat mom, and I love cats so much, and I'm lucky that everyone gets along, like my cats get along with Finn. Oh my gosh, dogs are so needy. The normal foundation that I always use is the Estee Lauder Double Wear in shade Maple. This is more of my summer shade. I am starting to lighten up, but like not that much. And I did get sent some of these foundations, but I feel like these ones are a little too light. I don't know, maybe I should try this one. This one kind of looks in the same vein. This is the Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all day and night, weightless full coverage. 12 warm shod. I don't know, if this doesn't match perfectly, I'm gonna be sad. Hi Court, I've always wondered how you make your money. Love your channel. I know, it's probably so weird to think, like, how is anyone making their money truly? Okay, that's dark. Okay, this is thick. Okay, so I have been doing social media full-time since I was 28, I think. So the last 3 years, full-time. Basically what happened is I moved back home at 27, kind of like during the pandemic, like 2021. August 2021, and I started TikTok January 2022. I had 0 TikTok followers. I had been doing Instagram for a long time. I've been doing Instagram since like 2017, 2018. This is so orange. This is so... Wait, this is not my shade. You guys, my face is so orange. I'm an Oompa Loompa. You guys, look how orange my face is. That does not match. That does not match. Why would they send me that shade? You guys, do I take it off? I think I have to take it off. We're gonna pretend this part didn't happen. I have to be quick. I have to go back to the chocolate factory. You know, Charlie's. So you're asking me how I make my money. First, let me tell you how I take my makeup off. I use the Clinique, take the day off. Oh, what a waste. See, this is why I don't stray from Estee Lauder. I have 1.5 million followers on TikTok with 90% female audience between the ages of like 18 and 25. That's gold for brands. Honestly, I'm gonna be really transparent with you. I rarely take deals that are under 5 figures. It may not seem like it because I'm not one to flaunt my money. You're never gonna see me out here in like a Porsche. You're never gonna see me with like a Chanel bag. That's not a me thing. That's not my brand. The craziest thing I'm gonna do is break a lease and not sweat it. So I know it seems kind of crazy because like, how do you make your money? How are you doing any of this? How's anyone doing any of this? Oh no, my braids, my braids. Ugh, my sink is so hard. That's the main way that I make my money is like one-off brand deals, like working with like Oura Ring or a shampoo brand, or I've done tampon ads before, just different things like that. Like basically just anything, just like things like that. But then as you guys know, I also have like affiliations with different fitness companies like Young LA and Oner, eventually when my code works. I'm actually talking to another one right now that wear a lot of their products. So I got sent this Korean skincare. This is a cleansing oil. Show it. But yeah, so that's how I make my money. And I save a lot of it because I didn't grow up well off, so I'm not gonna blow my money. I don't blow my money. And I give money to my family if they need money too, so yeah, I'm just very conservative. I live below my means. The car I drive is really old. It was Michael's old car. Like, I don't have a car payment. You didn't ask for all of this. You just asked how I made my money, but now I'm like over-explaining. This whole thing is gonna be me over-explaining. I mean, when I first started making money, and I first moved back out of my mom's house at 27. I lived in a 1-bedroom apartment for a year. I really blew up on TikTok, and then I rented a 3-bedroom townhome for $4,500 a month, and just because I could, and I just was like, I wanted to do it because I could, and I had never been in that position before. But then I was like, wait a minute, this is dumb. Just because I can do something doesn't mean I should do something, and I should learn how to live below my means, invest my money, do all of these things, yada yada yada. So I do all of that. And yeah, definitely it's from TikTok. That's just where brands invest their money. And if you have a large female audience, especially because like women are consumers, right? Women are the ones that are buying things. Yeah, so I'm just like, I'm really fortunate to have such a good community, and I'm glad that it's mainly the girlies. Shout out to the 10% that are the men. Hi, I don't know, do any men watch this? Is there a man watching? This is a safe space. You can comment if you're a man. Everyone will be nice to you in the comments. They'll be nice. You guys be nice if there's a man here. Is there a man here? Oh my gosh, how weird. I never thought about that. I literally just assumed that this was 100% women. Maybe it is. I don't know. I meant for this to not be so chaotic. My life is chaotic. And going in with the Tatcha moisturizer. This is the Dewy Milk Moisturizer. Next question. Have you ever thought about starting a family? Not really. Yeah, I have talked about it actually with one person. But right now, no. Are you still considering moving out of Arizona? Yes. I don't want to be here forever. I don't want to be here long term. I don't think if I do ever get a husband or decide to share my life with a man, if I decide that, I don't think he's here. I'm not looking for him. I'm just saying I don't think he's here. See, this is why I don't like change. This would have never happened if I sticked with my regular foundation. Next question. Well, this one's a statement. I thought it was nice and I wanted to read it. It says, your personality reminds me so much of myself. I don't ever want you to change. Thank you so much. I thought that I eventually would change. I thought I was gonna one day wake up and finally be an adult. Like, I know technically I am. I don't know. I kind of just feel ageless. I feel ageless. I don't turn another year and I'm like, oh, like, I don't know, I just feel like a kid. I just feel like I'm just here. I'm just here trying to figure it all out, see what's going on. I'm just living life. And one of my favorite things is when people tell me in person, they're like, you're exactly how you are in line. Like, that really is you. And I'm like, thank you so much. That means so much. I couldn't do this if I was being fake. I don't know, I just really appreciate that. I think it's so sweet. You know, this might still look a little bit orange on camera. I promise you it doesn't look that way here. You're gonna see by the end, okay? Do you have any other hobbies that you enjoy other than braiding and the gym? No, that's my issue, is those were my two favorite hobbies ever, and then I turned them into my job, so they're less hobby now and more like I have to do them. And that's the thing with social media, that's one of the things that's really hard, is that I just always feel guilty if I'm not recording something or if I'm not filming something, so I don't even know how to find a new hobby, because eventually I'd be like, oh my gosh, I want to share this. I don't know how to keep anything to myself. I know we weren't trying a new foundation, I gave up on that, but we will be trying a new concealer. This is the concealer that I got in the PR package as well. This is Too Faced Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer in warm beige. Okay, I think it kind of fits in this realm. Honestly, I'm gonna put this one on first. This one just always helps. The Lancome one, $4.37, because this one is a little orange, but the other ones I have are a little too beige, so I feel like when you mix them together, it looks really good. What's your biggest fear? My biggest fear is heights, roller coasters, bungee jumping, and the rope snaps, getting eaten by some sort of animal in water. A crocodile, a shark, maybe an octopus. Ooh, an octopus touching me in the ocean. Oh my god. Something slimy touching me when I'm in water. Men, whoa, got dark there for a second. Okay, and then we're gonna let that marinate on my face for a little bit. Would you ever get a tattoo? Yes, I would. It would probably be some sort of Taylor Swift quote. I love Taylor Swift. I've thought about So It Goes in like loose cursive somewhere on my hand or something. It's just a lyric from a song. I like it. It's like, so it goes, so it goes, life goes on, so it goes. It just keeps going. I'm on birth control. I am on birth control. I have the Nexplanon stick in my arm. It lasts for 3 years. I've tried the pill before. I don't ever remember to take it. I've done the shot. That just like made me be on my period for a solid month. It was just terrible. I didn't like that. What's the other one? An IUD terrifies me. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of something being shoved. No. So they just like shove this stick in my arm and I leave it there for 3 years, and then I go every 3 years and I get it changed. Any advice on making friends with the same healthy fitness lifestyle, please? Okay. So one of my closest friends, we actually live in the same apartment complex. I met her in the gym because I complimented her Oner leggings. Know those leggings. I know that brand. Oh my gosh. So I felt comfortable enough to go up to her and be like, oh my gosh, I like your leggings. They're so cute. And I don't typically talk to people in the gym just because I keep to myself. I'm just really awkward. I honestly feel like people in my gym think oh, that's really bright actually. Is that too bright? Spoiler, I don't know how to do my makeup. You guys are just here for the questions, and this is really hard for me to multitask and do this. I'm like freaking out right now. Start a conversation with someone in the gym, because if they're at the gym, you guys already have something in common, and more likely than not, you're gonna share other similarities in that like healthy lifestyle because you're both there. And then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty. This is Matchstick in Truffle. I just rubbed this all over here. I don't do any of this correctly. I know I'm taking you on a journey, but I promise it looks good at the end. I mean, you guys see me. It looks good at the end, I feel like. Last question of the personal section. I know it's been a second. This is gonna be a long one, you guys. You're being fed today. Most important lesson you learned in 2025. Choose yourself before you choose anyone else, because if you don't, you're gonna lose yourself and you're not gonna feel fulfilled, and you're gonna be chasing someone else's dreams and trying to fit into someone else's life. Just don't try to fit into someone else's life. Have your own things going for yourself. Have your own dreams, your own passions, because if that all disappears, you're not gonna have anything. You're just gonna have yourself. And you can't hold on to someone because of their potential, and you can't rush heartbreak. This whole year for me has been getting over my relationship, struggling with it, healing from it, growing from it. Honestly, one thing I realized is like you can't rush heartbreak. You can't rush it. You have to feel it. You have to feel it. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it derail you from your life, but you have to feel it. You can't just bottle it up and leave it in there. Like, you have to just invite it to sit next to you. This sounds so stupid, but like, heartbreak is like your friend. Invite it to sit next to you, and eventually it'll leave when it's ready. My heartbreak hasn't left me. I mean, I was on and off with someone for 13 years, and it's just like not ready to leave me yet, but I've healed so much in the last year. We're going to talk about that in the next section, in the dating section, because I split up the questions. The most important lessons I learned this year was that I have to put me first. You gotta put you first. You do. You're all you have in this world. That might sound sad. Like, yeah, you can have friends and family, but like, you are all you have. You are with you 24/7. Like, you have to take care of you. You have to put yourself first. You have to look in the mirror. You have to look in the mirror at yourself. You're the one that has to live with you. So are you living for you, or are you living to please others? Are you living to fit the mold that you think you should? Are you chasing things that are no longer serving you? Are you just afraid to let go of things because it's all you've known, and you're scared to be on your own, and you don't trust in yourself enough to take the leap of faith? Like, we have to unpack what that is, but like, you have to be comfortable with being on your own and being your own best friend and being your own cheerleader and pushing yourself. Like it's you. You are the most important thing to you. Like, you have to be the most important thing to you. That's the biggest lesson that I've learned in 2025. Ow, my elbow! And to not hit my elbow on things, we're gonna experiment with the blushes today. I have these 3 from Say that I got, and they look really cute. So I think I'm gonna just mix and match. Say, this one is Poppy. Oh, this is like really orange, okay. Oh. And I love a lot of blush, so. What is this one? Ooh, I think I like this one. This one is Rosy. How is the weave life and working out? Girl, it's a challenge. It really is. It would be a lot easier if I had a curly sew-in. It's so fun because it's such a different style than braids. Obviously, it's way more high maintenance and stuff. Overnight curls really revive it every day. I don't know what I would do if I didn't have overnight curls, because that's really keeping my sanity together. It'll probably be something that I don't do as often, but it is a fun change and I do like it. And I don't know, like, look, I just have cute, I don't know, it looks cute. I love it. It wasn't enough blush for me, so we're gonna go in with Rare Beauty as well. See, you guys, I'm fighting the change. I'm like, let me just do my normal routine. This one is so good though. I like that it's a darker blush, but it still gives a lot of color to my face. Okay, we're to the exciting section now. We're in the dating section. So many of you asked if I was dating. So many in different forms were like, Courtney, great, yeah, you got lean and everything, you're working out. Are you dating? What's your roster look like? Are you talking to anyone? Are there any men in your life? Let's discuss it, shall we? Okay, first of all, I feel like there's so many different definitions of dating. What's the right? This is what I consider dating. I consider dating if you're going on dates with someone. And I feel like other people think dating means like boyfriend and girlfriend. Some people mean dating means exclusive. I literally just think that dating is like, I can say I'm dating a guy when we've gone on more than 3 dates. You know, it's like, oh, we're dating. Like, I'm dating him. We're going on dates. So, am I dating anyone? I never know how much I want to share with you guys. Because I really am an open book. Like, you guys, if I shared with you, like, how I am when I'm single, like my dating history, my situationships, I'm not that kind of content creator, you know, but the stories I could tell. So many times my friends have been like, you should put this online. And I'm like, I can't put that. I can't. So, okay, to answer your question, yes, I'm dating someone. As of recently, like, it's not that serious. He has a mustache. This is my first mustache, you guys. The chokehold that mustache men have had on me, and I've never actually dated a man with a mustache. Like, I need scruff, but I've never just dated a man with a mustache. Like, just a mustache. So yeah, what was the question? I have been talking to this person for like 3 weeks, maybe. I don't know, whatever. He shot his shot, and I was like, I guess so. But yeah, so that's going on right now. Then I'm going to go in with One Size. We're using the One Size Ultra Pink. That's what I used to set my under eyes. Okay, so the next question was, anyone on the roster? Yeah, I have one on the roster. I have boys texting me, but I just don't respond. Too many men texting me is my fear. That's my biggest fear. Like, one taking my attention is already a lot for me. I don't have time for multiple men to be taking my attention. Like, I'm too busy. Like, I have things I need to be doing. I just think men suck the life out of you. Honestly, that's the mindset I'm in right now. So I can't afford multiple men to be trying to suck the life out of me right now and take my sparkle. Absolutely not. I genuinely can only tolerate talking to one man at a time. I don't know. I just feel like no one deserves my attention, so I don't want to give multiple men my attention. I want to give me my attention, so I can only tolerate giving one man my attention at a time. I will say, though, Mustache is doing well, okay? He's doing well. I hate to say it. I'm having fun. I hate when I kind of like them. Okay, next question. How do you not get caught up in your singleness and feeling like you're behind? I will be so honest with you. I have never once in my entire life felt behind with dating or with starting a family or with anything like that. I feel behind. I used to feel behind in my career or job or work or things like that, or how much money I make, or just different things like that. Especially in my 20s, I was like, damn, I feel like I should be further along. But I've never felt like that with relationships. I've never dreamed about being in a relationship or having a family. I just have dreamed about being happy and being able to provide myself the life that I want to live. Like, I dream about being successful, about making money, about not just because it's like, oh, I want to make money. I just dream about being able to provide myself and my family with a good life. That's always been at my forefront. So I could care less if I'm not in a relationship, if I'm not married by a certain age. Honestly, this might just be the mindset I'm in right now because of me going through a breakup. I just want to feel fulfilled within myself. If eventually I'm able to tolerate a man enough where I don't want him to go away, then like that would be great. I know I talk really jaded, but that's just like how I feel. Like I've never pictured a future with anyone but my ex. So right now I'm just really trying to unlearn that, because to me, like, love equals Michael. Like that's all I've ever known. I don't know. I don't feel behind. I think I almost live too much in the present. I am always just thinking about my happiness right now and what I feel now, because this is the only time we have. That's why it's called a present. It's a gift, because you can plan for the future, you can think about the past, but all we have is literally this moment. So I just want to be happy and feel happy right now. I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy, whether that's with someone, whether that's by myself, surrounded by my friends, surrounded by my animals. I don't ever want the most interesting thing about me to be my relationship. I don't know. I've never focused on that with myself. Yeah. I don't think that answered it, but I don't know. I think also these are just also my hot takes. You know, I'm not saying just take all of this with a grain of salt. But when anyone gets engaged online, I am so happy for them. Genuinely, when I see people get engaged, I get really excited. I audibly gasp. I'm like, oh, they're engaged, double tap. And then I go about my life. But I don't like that as society. We make that a woman's greatest accomplishment. It just feels like a woman's greatest accomplishment is finding a man who wants to marry her. It's like, she did it. She reached it. She completed it. Like, I have a law degree. Like, I feel like that's way more impressive than ever having a husband. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to lose my identity. I don't ever want to lose my identity in someone else. And I think that mindset is why I never feel behind in terms of relationships or family, because I just really want to be happy with myself. And I don't know, I don't focus on it. It's just not my first thought naturally. All right, then I'm going to go in with this NARS blush. I really like this one. I like to be so pink, you guys. I just love that look. This is called Orgasm. Oh, okay. Your breakup was around a year ago and you're glowing. Any tips for how to heal from them? Thank you. Thank you so much. I genuinely do feel like I'm glowing now. It took a long time. Okay, so I think the biggest thing is to let yourself feel it. Just, you have to feel it. It is so painful. It's so hard to go through. When I first moved back last October, I was crying every single day. My face was like permanently puffy because I was just bawling my eyes out. Like, I'd have good moments where I'd go to the gym, but I'd come back and I just missed him. Like, I knew I had to leave, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't gonna miss him or grieve it. And honestly, this is kind of crazy. I still, like, I do this even to this day. Like, I journal about it. Like, I write letters to him and I get my feelings out when I'm feeling really emotional. I literally write, "Dear Michael," and then I say all my feelings. And like everything that I would want to say in a text or will never get to say to him, like, it helps me get it out of me a little bit and helps me process it. And genuinely, I feel better after I do that. Even though I know that's probably, I don't know, it's been a year. Oh, it's been a year now. Think I figured out how to let you go without it ripping my heart out. That song, I don't know. If the world was ending, you'd come over, right? Like, that song is so heartbreaking. It's like, yeah, we're broken up. We know we're not supposed to be together. But if the world was ending tomorrow, like, would you still show up? I genuinely, the answer to that used to be always yes. Like, I'm like, I know he would show up. But now I'm like, would you show up? I don't think so. Fuck. I'm grieving someone who's still alive. I'm grieving my best friend. I'm grieving a future that I thought was going to be my reality. One of the hardest things is not even knowing if I'm ever going to see him again, because we live in different states. I don't know if he'll ever, like, was the last time I talked to him, and was the last time I saw his face, which was October 9th or 8th of 2024. Is that the last time I'm ever going to see him in this lifetime? Was that the last moment? Was that the last time? I don't know. It's just like all these things that I think about that I'm like, bullshit, don't want to think about that today. I'm going to go to the gym. I still miss him so much and I allow myself to miss him, but I don't let it consume me. Like, I'm taking care of myself. I'm not pushing down those emotions. I'm just processing them as they come. And I remind myself of the reality of the situation, of why we didn't work. We want different things. There was never a lack of love, but there was we used to be really good at communicating, and then we just lost it. We just freaking lost it. And I think we both got complacent with each other. I think that he puts his job above everything else, even if he would never admit it. And I think that he has a really hard time processing his feelings and sharing them. And I am very emotional and he's very logical. And I think that we would both need to do a lot of work on ourselves in order for a relationship to work. I think that I have done a lot of work, and hindsight is 2020. So obviously sometimes I look back and I'm like, fuck, like if I was the version I am now in the relationship, like I know I could carry my weight. Like I know it could work. I know there's a world that it can work, but sometimes it just doesn't. And that's the hard part, is just learning how to move on from that, even though you're like, no, but I know how to handle it now. I know the cheat code now. Like I get it now. I know it can work now. It's like sometimes it just is too late. And maybe it's just a matter of, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. And if it's not, it's not. I just think like what's meant for you is going to find you. I will say one thing that helped me so much this year that I've never done before is really lean into my female friendships and really lean into those relationships and like invest in them and like prioritize them, because I'm probably a serial dater, what is it called? The long-term dater. A serial, whatever, monogamist, is that what it is? I have always kind of put a boy first before friends. Just truly, it was always me and him and then my friends. But now in this season, I'm leaning on my girlfriends. I'm letting them lean on me. When I feel sad, I tell them. When I'm celebrating my wins, I share it with them. And that's why you also have to find friends that do celebrate you and that are really, I don't know, a good addition to your life. And I'm really lucky that I have found women like that. And I feel like without them and without investing in that side of it, I think I don't know where I would be. I think this would be a lot harder. I think this would be a lot harder without that. And so I'm so grateful for that. I've never been this close with my female friends before, and I'm just like really, really, really grateful for it this year. This is Fenty Beauty in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. This is Kilowatt. This. You guys, I use this one all the time. I love it. It's a highlight, but they're pink. So I use the left side first, which is, I go Ginger Binge first. Yeah, because I just want to be pink. I just want you. We're in the fitness category now. I have to go get Finn from daycare soon. What made you finally decide to lock in? What was the biggest breaking point? Honestly, I wanted to be the hot ex. If I'm being so for real with you guys, my initial motivation was, if my ex ever wanders onto my Instagram page, I want his jaw to be on the floor. I want him to be like, holy crap, I miss her. Let me text her. No, genuinely, that was my initial thing. I wanted him to see that I changed everything about me for the better, and that I wasn't as broken as he thought I was, or that it seemed like I was at the time. So, yeah. So focusing on my fitness was one way, because it shows my dedication, it shows my discipline, it shows that I got out of the slump that I was in, because I wasn't taking care of myself before, and I feel like I wanted to be like, look, see, I can be strong, I can be better, I can be X, Y, and Z. So I'm going to be for real and say that was my initial thing. But as I started going through it and I saw the changes in myself, I was just like, holy crap, like, I'm so much stronger than I give myself credit for. Like, I'm so much more than I think that I am. And it just feeds into other aspects of your life. You feel so motivated in the gym, and then you want to be motivated with work. You want to be motivated with content. You're like, well, I don't know. I found this spark again in me. This sounds dramatic, but I found like a slight will to live again, like waking up excited to do things, excited for the day, where last year when I was in California, like I just would wake up and I'm like, this again? Like, we're doing this again? Like, there's another day? I don't want to do another day. There's too many days. I do eventually need to figure out how to contour my face, like with powders and stuff. But this looks so disgusting. I don't even want to show you guys this. I don't even know what this is called. This is, oh my gosh. I have this little I'm so sorry. This brown one in here though, I just take a little bit of this. I keep it in this bag because the little plastic glass fell off anyway. And then I just kind of contour the sides of my nose lightly. Like this. What is your workout split, daily workout routine? So my split right now is legs, push, cardio and abs, legs, back and biceps, so pull, and then legs again. So I do legs 3 times a week. And yes, I am sore. Yes, I am tired. Yes, it's a lot. And I'm doing cardio 5 times a week for 45 minutes on the stairs. But the way that my quad muscle is popping out right now from all of that, I can't complain. I'm so happy with it. That's what, yeah, can't complain. I'm exhausted, I'm tired, but I don't know, I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to look the best I've ever looked. I feel like people think when you turn 30, your life is just downhill from there, but no, like, I have never been more in shape, like, hotter, more confident, more self-assured than in my 30s. Like, I genuinely mean this. I love my 30s. I love them. I feel so much better. I feel like I know myself now in my 30s. Truly. What level do you do on the Stairmaster? I feel like all Stairmasters are different. I'm supposed to have my heart rate, I think, in zone 3. I don't know. I usually do anywhere between 8 and 10. Like, I like to, like, I'm breaking a sweat. But also my cardio is so good now that I just, like, I don't feel it. I have to turn it up more to kind of feel anything. Okay, and then I go in, oh wait, I forgot to use my other. So sometimes I go in with a second powder. This is the Laura Mercier setting powder in translucent medium deep. And I just put a little bit of this just like under here and then here. I just pat it a little bit, just kind of blend all of this. Ah, I think it looks so good. This is all I got. This is my only makeup routine, you guys. And then I'll go in with some Fenty. I've had this forever. This is Cognac Candy. I don't think they make this one anymore. Maybe they do. I don't think they do. Like, my makeup's gross, you guys. I use this one with my finger, and I just throw it on the tip of my nose. In here. I gotta hurry. My camera's gonna die. How tall are you? Oh, I'm 5'7". How are you keeping and growing muscle in a cut? You look unreal. Oh my gosh, thank you. So, I don't think that I'm keeping muscle. I think I had a lot of muscle just built up in my legs in general because, I don't know, it was just in there. My legs are the strongest part of me. I think I have lost muscle up top. Yeah, I'm gonna have to build it back. It's not completely gone, but there was a time where my shoulders were a little bit more defined. My back is always gonna be, I don't know, genetically, my back just looks like my back. Like, it just always looks really defined. How did you lose weight? I lost weight by being in a calorie deficit, doing cardio, sleeping, drinking water, and getting at least 10,000 steps a day. All of these things combined have been the game changer to my weight loss. And obviously working out too, like just having a regular workout routine. But the combination of all of those, at the end of the day, you're not going to lose weight. You need to be in a deficit. So you got to figure that out. So once you figure that out, you got to eat under that. And yeah, it's hard, but that's the key. That's the secret. Okay, my favorite part, we're going to go in with these freckles. This is Baby Go Freckle. I got this on Amazon. If you literally just type in like faux freckles or freckle makeup, it'll pop up. I like lightly press these on my face, like so light, and then I just build them. Beep, 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 beep. I love a little freckle look. I think they're so cute. They're just so cute and fun. I love that this is like so trendy right now, that this is like in. How do you stay on track and keep discipline? I got a lot of like these questions. How do you stay on track? How do you stay motivated? How do you stay disciplined through all of this? For me, I just decided that I wanted to be the best version of myself ever, and I stopped. Like, that's it. That's it. I decided. I made the choice. There's so many times that I've backed away from wanting to do this, and I'm like, no, like maybe not right now, whatever. No. I just made a choice. I'll negotiate with myself in the gym and be like, I don't want to do cardio today. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Like, I'm going to skip cardio. I'm not going to do this last set of hip thrusts. And then I literally say to myself, Courtney, make a choice. Make a choice. Make your choice. No judgment. Make your choice. Do you want to be better? Do you want to stick to your goals? Or do you want to not do that? Make a choice. And every time I say that to myself, like give myself the free will to actually back out of it, I'm like, you can back out of it. Do it. Back out. And I'm like, I don't want to. Like, I do want to be better. I do. And then eventually, like, it's really hard in the beginning, like, for sure. But once you keep making that choice and you keep sticking to your goals and you keep choosing to become a better version of yourself, it gets easier. You're the only thing standing in between you and your best self. Not me with all these cheesy lines, but like, It really is. You just got to make a choice. Even when I'm literally mid-rep and I'm like, I don't want to do another rep. I don't want to do it. I'm like, make a choice. Make a choice. Make a choice right now, Courtney. What do you want? And how bad do you want it? And are you willing to do anything to get it? Are you willing to? If you're not, don't do it. Don't do it. But if you are, lift this weight, get your ass in the gym, get on the Stairmaster like you wanted this. Are you going to put in the work or are you going to show up for yourself? I kind of like strong arm myself like that. And I'm like, okay, you're right. And then I feel so good after. There's never been a single time that I pushed myself to go work out or I pushed myself to do cardio or whatever that I've regretted it. I've never regretted it. I've regretted not showing up for myself. I've regretted not doing a workout. I've regretted quitting. I've never regretted pushing myself. Do you follow your macros to the gram or do you just get close enough? I follow them basically to the gram or within 5 grams either way of that. But yeah, I measure every single thing that I eat. Who is your nutrition coach? Love the transformation. Thank you. So I am working with Talia. I'll put her handle here and then I'll put it in the description below. She is amazing. She's going for her pro card right now. I met her actually when I went to Miami for Brenda's birthday. She's one of Brenda's friends and one of my other friend, Erica, one of her friends. They're all friends. And I met her and I was like, oh my gosh, wait, this would be great. Like, I'd love to work with you. Like, she's super chill, but also she's such a hard worker, but she's like, you have to show up. Like, she is a no bullshit kind of girl. And I've really, really enjoyed working with her. She's amazing. Like, I love her approach. She's not like mean or anything. She's not going to know. It's just like, she has high standards and she expects you to like live up to those standards, and we just vibe very well. Okay, pros and cons of an Oura ring. I have an Apple Watch right now. What tracks better? I haven't worn my Apple Watch in years, but I will say I love my Oura ring so much. I've been wearing it consistently for over a year now. I love that it tracks my sleep, my steps, everything. I feel like the watch is really bulky. I don't always want to wear it. Like, I'm still okay with wearing this if I go out to dinner, you know? Like, it's always on me, and I feel like the battery life is really good. I charge this once every, I don't even know. Maybe I charge it like once or twice a week. I don't know. It lets you know, but just in the app, there's so many amazing features that it has. I would say if you're trying to track your workout more like meticulously, that the Oura Ring isn't best for that. I think the Oura Ring is good for overall tracking of everything, but like sometimes it doesn't realize I'm working out, you know, like it doesn't like pick up on that, but I'm fine with that. Like right now, this is like what the interface looks like for me. Oh God, I still have 4,000 steps to take today. It lets me know my stress levels. I like that. My heart rate, if I'm feeling strained, it'll tell me to like, take it easy today, Courtney. Like your sleep isn't the best or like whatever. I don't know. I just like it. I 100% am all for Oura Ring over Apple Watch. I think that you can't beat the convenience of it being on your finger. I have the ceramic one right now, and if you're worried about it getting scratched up, I would switch to the ceramic because you can't see any of the scratch marks like you do on the gold one. I wear it when I work out. I wear it all the time. I rarely take it off. Literally, like, I'm the biggest fan of it. I love it. Editing software. Okay, we're in the filming portion. What editing? Oh no, I only have 7%. What editing software do you use for social media platforms? I use CapCut and Final Cut Pro. It just depends. Like, I go back and forth. Biggest piece of advice for micro influencers. You're a real one. Oh, thank you. Be yourself. Just show your personality. People want to connect with you. No one's going to be invested in your, like, reset routine or your whatever routine if they don't know you. Like, people want to know you. People want to find similarities in you. They want to relate to you. They want to feel like they have a friend in you. They want to come along in your journey. Like, you have to be yourself, but that is scary. That is very vulnerable and a lot to do because you're putting yourself out there for people and you don't know how you're going to be received. Like, that can be a lot. But yeah, I would just say, it sounds so stupid, like, be yourself. Be yourself, be creative. That's one downside of being an influencer, being perceived. I second guess my content all the time after I had one incident where I got bullied online just for being myself, and I've barely come back out of my shell. And I still feel like at times I'm a muted version of who I used to be because I used to be even more goofy, even more whatever. And that is me. I feel like I'm a calmed down version of that because I still get nervous that people aren't gonna like accept me and my personality and how I am because they're like, why is she acting like that? I'm like, I don't know, you guys. I don't know. I just woke up and this is how I am. Like, I don't know. Do you have a team behind the scenes or do you run all your socials on your own? I do have a team. So I have an agency, an influencer agency that I work with called Dulceto. So I have an agent. She goes out and negotiates all of my deals. And then I have an account manager. And then she makes sure that on the back end, I'm delivering the content on time. She makes sure that I get like the concepts like turned in on time. She handles all of that. So there's three of us. There's three of us together. What camera do you use for YouTube? I am on the Sony ZV-E10, I believe. My lens, I don't know what this is. It's a Sony E-mount E1.8/11. I don't know. That's what it says on there. I don't know. Okay, you guys, my camera has 2%. I have to go get Finn. I wish that I could stay and chat longer. You probably don't. Oh, freaking A. I didn't even finish. Wait, hold on. We have to finish real quick. Hold on. I go in with my setting spray. This is my favorite one. I have a lot of Charlotte Tilbury, I'm noticing. This is the Airbrush Flawless setting spray. It gives me the perfect dewy look. I like how it looks. My skin still looks like really hydrated, and I just think that my elbow. I just think that it melts the makeup into my face really nicely. If I want a more matte look, then that's when I go in with the one size. But lately I've just been using this one. Okay, and then I take any excess makeup off of my lips, and we're gonna do my little lippy. I don't really use any like color on my lips because I don't know how to do that properly. So I had a little phase of it a couple years ago. I need to get back into it. I just go on with this Mako Beauty lip oil. Feels so nice on my lips. And then I've been using this Say lip oil. It's literally almost out. I need to get a new one. And this is in Bounce. Rub that on. Yeah, okay. And that's the final makeup look. This took so much longer than it needed to take. So this is my final makeup look. This is not my everyday makeup look. Like if I wear foundation, this is my everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I rambled so much and I talked so much and I was having such a fun time. I honestly got through like half the questions because I thought it was going to be more rapid fire, but I'm a rambler. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video anyway, and don't forget to like and subscribe, friends. And I hope that you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more, and I enjoyed sharing. I'm always going to be more honest with you guys here because this just feels honestly like my safe space. TikTok is really big, and it used to feel like my safe space, but I feel like it's too big to feel like my safe space. Instagram, I don't feel like I can be like my authentic self on Instagram, so I feel like I can share things here with you guys and be more honest and real than on any other platform. So thank you for being kind and being here. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys. So I will see you all in the next Vlogmas video. So until next time, I will see you next time. Okay, bye!